What's going on, everyone? I can't believe I've been working from home for almost 2 years. Since March 2020, I have been building what I like to call the ultimate working from home setup. And although I'll never consider this project fully finished, and it's taken some time to get to this point, I feel like it's at a perfect stage where it's ideal for my day-to-day workflow. So with that being said, my name is Oliver Morris, and this is everything that you'll find on my desk. This video is brought to you by SunSammer. SunSammer allows you to organise all of your tasks, to-dos and meetings day by day, managing all the work you do in a day in one easy to use place. Sign up today using the link in the description to get your 14-day free trial. No payment details required. So unlike my last setup tour, I'm going to split this video into sections, so each section will discuss different items on and around my desk. And of course, you'll be able to jump between each chapter to find out exactly what you're looking for, and everything that I will discuss will be linked in the description below. So we'll start with the core items. The desk I have is the IKEA Enfilade tabletop with a flexi-spot frame. This is a standing desk and I have the memory control option, which is great for easily adjusting the height of the desk. And then sitting on top of the desk I have a desk shelf from Oaky Wood. They make some really cool, clean desk accessories made from solid wood. I know there are a couple of alternatives, but this particular shelf matches the grain of my desk perfectly. So of course we then have to talk about the star of the show. The monitor that I currently use is the LG 49-inch ultra-wide. I used to have a 27-inch Lenovo monitor above it, but I found I really wasn't using it, so now it's just down to the ultra-wide. I've spoken a lot about this monitor before, but I genuinely think it's the best investment that I've ever made. It might have been on the expensive side, costing around £1,800, but the difference it's made to my workflow cancels out all of the cost. It's 32:9 aspect ratio, or the equivalent of two QHD 27-inch displays, just without the height. It's also HDR10, making content consumption absolutely incredible. And this sits on what once was a dual monitor arm that I picked up from Amazon for less than £50. Powering the display, I have my work laptop, which is the Lenovo L380 ThinkPad Yoga. This is connected via USB-C, which means my monitor provides power to the laptop, and a dock provides all the USB functionality. My gaming PC connects via DisplayPort, and the main specs for my PC are an AMD Ryzen 5 for the processor, 16 gigs of RAM that will soon be upgraded to 32, and a 500GB M.2 SSD with a RTX 3070 as the graphics card. So now we can move on to the smaller desk accessories. The keyboard that I use on a daily basis is the Air 75 from Newfie. This is a 75% keyboard, as the name suggests. It's a low profile mechanical keyboard and the switches that I have are Gator and Reds. I love this keyboard, the typing experience is superb and the low profile doesn't require me to strain my wrist to type. I would also like to try out the Air 60 at some point, just because I think it would be the perfect keyboard to throw in my travel bag. Not that this keyboard isn't portable, and it even comes with an awesome case that you can use to take with you. I just like to have the smaller form factor. My mouse is the old Logitech MX Master. This is the original version, and I have no plans of upgrading just yet, and I'll probably end up running this mouse into the ground before I actually end up upgrading. Coupled with my mouse is the Carpio 2.0 from Delta Hub. I've used both the original and the 2.0 for the past year, and I've loved them, and I purchased this orange colourway earlier this year, and I think it looks great. All these accessories sit on a desk mat from Moxie. This mat is made from real leather and it's super thin, which I love. It also has no branding. It's dark grey, not black, which I think looks so much better. A new addition is this awesome coaster that I got from Circuit Board Art. They make really cool statement pieces as well as iPhone cases, and I just think this coaster is perfect for the vibe of my setup. On the left side of my setup we have my headphones. They are the Audio-Technica 80H M20Xs, and they sit on an affordable stand from Remost. They also provided me with a laptop stand that I use to hold my work laptop. Next to that we have the Mag Easy Slider from Pitica. This is a 3-in-1 wireless charging stand. It allows you to charge your iPhone, or in my case, a modded Samsung or any other Android phone that supports wireless charging, and an Apple Watch or Samsung Galaxy Buds. And what I like about this the most is the fact that the phone charging portion is actually removable, so I guess you're probably sensing a theme here. I can take this off and throw it in my travel bag. It's wireless charging, but it also has a USB-C port, so I can also charge other devices with it. We then have a couple of fake plants as well as Prism mic. I'm a huge fan of The Office, and I think this Pop Funko is great, and it always provides a great conversation piece. I also have the control wheel for my screen bar from Yeelight. I used to use the BenQ screen bar, but I recently moved over to this purely for the RGB. The screen bar has ambient RGB that can be controlled through the app or with voice commands, and you can also use the control wheel. Moving along the desk, we then have the Lenovo C640, which permanently sits in front of my ultra-wide. It's great for controlling Spotify when I'm at work, as well as previewing content and a little bit of light photo editing work. On a desk shelf above it I have the Orbit Key Nest. This is great, it stores all of my small accessories and also acts as a wireless charger. And what I love about the Nest is you can just unplug it and take it with you on the go. If you want to see what's in my travel bag, let me know in the comment section down below. Going over to the right side of my desk, I have the right channel for my Edifier bookshelf speakers. These are the R1700 BTs. I like the wood finish and the clean look. I used to have the R128 DBs, but now they sit downstairs with my TV. These speakers sound great and in my opinion are not that expensive. They're also Bluetooth and come with a remote so I can easily switch between modes. Sitting on top of the speaker I then have the Lumina 4K webcam. This is my secondary webcam and I'll show you the main one on my setup in a minute. The guys over at Lumina sent this webcam over to me during a test for their beta periods and I have to say I'm impressed. They're marketing this as a DSLR quality webcam and although I wouldn't say it's that good, it's easily one of the best that I've ever used. Sticking with the video call theme, I have two accessories that really do make my life easier. The first of which is my microphone. This is the ATR 2500X by Audio-Technica. This is a USB microphone and sits on a boom arm from Toner. Good audio is so important to me and this microphone offers incredible quality given the price. I also have the space speakerphone from Beyerdynamic. The one that sits on my desk is the slate grey, but I also have the aqua colourway. I often take Teams calls on my phone, so having this little speaker is handy. And of course, because it's from Beyerdynamic, the audio quality is on another level. You can pair two of them together for a great dual audio. Sitting just under my desk is my USB-C adapter. This takes my USB-C port from the back of my PC and brings it closer for me to use. It's from a brand called Lention and they do all sorts of adapters, but this one has everything you could possibly ever need. It has two SD card slots, a micro SD card slot, two USB-C ports, one of which can provide power output. It also has a HDMI port and 5 full-size USB ports, 2 of which are 3.0 ports. It's also mounted using Velcro so I can easily detach it and throw it in my travel bag. My main camera setup that I use for video calls and hopefully soon to be Twitch streaming is the Sony ZV-10. I then couple that with a video light from Moment and this light is fully adjustable and makes the perfect accessory. And what I like about this setup, and as you can probably start to see with all the theme that I've got going on here, you can easily take it off the tripod and throw it into a backpack. When it comes to my everyday carry, I have 3 items that I just can't live without. The first of which is my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. This phone has changed the game for me. I sign contracts and documents on a daily basis, and I used to use the Samsung Galaxy Tab S4, but now I only need to carry my Fold. I don't think I could ever go back to a normal form factor phone ever again. If you'd like to see a tour of my phone, let me know in the comments below. Then we have my card holder. I have this awesome leather holder from Grams 28. I've been using it for almost a year now, so it's pretty scratched up, but it's perfect. I hate bulky wallets and I rarely carry change, so this folder is ideal. It holds all of my cards comfortably and fits into any pocket. So finally, to complete my everyday carry, I have these blue light blocking glasses from Barna. I've used a lot of frames in the past, but I genuinely think Barna provide the best ones. So they sent me these ones out as a Christmas gift, and when I first saw them I was like, that colourway is just not going to suit me, but I've not stopped wearing them since. They're super lightweight. These ones are made out of plastic, but I have other ones down there that are made from metal and they're also very lightweight. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but I would say that they're definitely worth every penny. So now we can move on to the lighting, which I get a lot of questions about. I went from having almost zero accent lighting last year to having almost everything RGB. Above my desk is the LifeX beam. I do like the beam, although I have had some connectivity issues that seem to have been fixed over a recent firmware update. I've had the beam for almost 6 months and I've only just found out that you can animate the lighting. I also have a LifeX LED strip attached to my desk shelf that provides a nice background light. And the main office light is also a LifeX bulb, so I'm pretty deep into the ecosystem. To the right of the setup I have the Nanoleaf hexagons. These are expensive but definitely worth it. I do wish that there were more scenes built into the app, but the ones that they do have are superb. I also think they look great against my fake plant wall. So finally we have the newest addition, but easily my favourite, the Colo Light Mix. These 3 lights are incredible. They have so many different modes and scenes that can be controlled in the app or with a voice assistant, and they aren't too expensive either, so if you're looking for an awesome lighting upgrade, I definitely recommend that you check them out. Lastly, I do have one more honourable mention. To the right of my setup, I have a Grid Studio frame. So they make awesome deconstruction tech frames. They're a great way to recycle old tech, but also look really, really cool. And that's it. That's everything that's on my desk setup. It's been a very long video, so if you are still here, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everything that I have discussed will be a link in the description below. It'll most likely be an Amazon affiliate link, so if you do end up purchasing something, you'll also end up supporting me a little bit too. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe because I've got so many new videos in the pipeline that I'd hate for you to miss them. Remember, you can also follow me over on Instagram. It'll be the first link in the description below. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.